let's dive into the AI player as well. One of the first things we want to do in here is we have our sources.yaml and we want to go and update these. So in Paradime, we can use the prompt library. You can click on update source. Now just send this here. And now we're going to run this exact same prompt within Cursor. And then we'll see how we can achieve something like this within Snowflake as well. So the agent now in Paradime is able to access our Snowflake database, find all the tables that are currently missing in my sources.yaml, and then start generating the YAML file for us with the missing 4 tables that are coming back from our database. Okay, so now we'll see already the selected diffing of what is being added and removed and all the column definitions. So the agent in Paradime was able to update the YAML file as we expect. So I can just go ahead and click on accept. And now we can wrap up our Git workflow. If we want to stop here, we can use our write commit message. So this is using DinoAI agent to then generate a commit message. You can click on commit, and how we're going to commit, push, make sure that my branch is up to date with my remote as well. So kind of like really focus on reducing the amount of time somebody can get out of sync. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and run exactly the same thing within Cursor. Let's do something similar. I'll go here, I'll go on models, I'll open my sources.yaml file. So I have something here. I can now go ahead and send this one. So let's see what Cursors will do for us. So again, I expect that it will go and find some missing tables on the back of this. Okay. Okay, it's taking a bit longer. Okay, seems there's been some issue here. Let's try again. Okay, so now we're back on track. Again, it's pretty cool. It's showing us our to-do list here. It's a pretty nice way of displaying the next steps. And it's now going through getting access to the database in a similar way of how we do it at Paradime. And it's now pulling all the information we want from here and finding the tables that are missing and going through now some additional steps in here. Okay, so it's looking at finding some additional definitions for our tables. Okay, we see an error here, which is interesting on this front. Let's try again. Okay, let's keep trying. Let's see, it's not able to find a few things. I think that's probably one of the important things around having native capabilities that we build a Paradime comparing with using MCP. It's getting a lot of error now, but let's see. Okay, so it finally went through, and now it's updating my YAML file after pulling all this information, and then everything is being updated here again, and now it's adding the second one. Perfect. Okay. Okay, yep, perfect. I can see we have, I think, all of them. So it's lab time, pit stop, qualify. Perfect, yeah. So all the 4 tables have been updated. There's been a hiccup at the very beginning on getting the connection up and running. I have to say, it took me quite a bit of time to get the MCP service up in Cursor. I think these sort of things that we still have to make sure that we provide the right JSONs and configuration. It wasn't as smooth experience that I would have hoped so. It took me quite a few hours to get things up and running. We got there at the end. That's important. But yeah, I can click on keep all now. Okay, all my changes have been done and completed. I can go ahead here, and Cursor also has a commit message using AI, and I can click on commit. And now I also have to go ahead and manually sync my changes there. Cool. So I'm going to now go ahead and use the exact same prompt again. And let's see what we can do now within Snowflake. Okay, yeah, let's go and check this out. First thing we'll notice here, there is actually no copilot, right? So I don't have the ability to actually open a chat here. I just can try to get, to be honest, I didn't know about this initially. What I can do now is interesting. There's not really a way for me to update this YAML file, right? Snowflake does provide a command I interface to do some select inline compile. We'll see here now, which is this one here. But I don't really have a way for me to add this and provide this information directly within the file. So I had to create another file. I'm going to have the same prompt. And let's see what happened here. So this is the first problem we have with Snowflake Workspaces here, is that there's not really a way to attach context, right? It's very good tool to generate SQL on the back of our databases and table, but it lacked the context needed. So I'm trying to actually generate this YAML file, but it's actually returning a bunch of things which I really don't care about it. So yeah, this is the first things around generation. I think it's pretty important to notice the fact that Snowflake is actually a quite different interface. Like I cannot even use this within a YAML file, for instance. So I can go here. If I want to select this, I'm pressing Command I, nothing happened. If I want to go here and do something similar within the DBT model, not a standard SQL file, so I'm still having some trouble with it. So yeah, that's the first step. We did some comparison within those three platforms around sources generations and AI-driven updates on our files. Let's try